Spain was ready for a royal wedding. The streets were filled with expectation. The nation waited for the perfect moment. And then, everything changed. Princess Leonor did something no one saw coming. Something bold. Something emotional. The kind of gesture that makes history. Spain is still reacting. Why did she do it now? What message was she really sending? And what does it mean for the future of the monarchy? Stay with me. This is bigger than anyone imagined. For months, Spain had been buzzing about the royal wedding. It was supposed to be the most traditional event of the decade. Everything carefully planned, from the venue to the flowers. But Leonor reminded everyone that she is not just another royal bride. She is the future queen. Before the wedding preparations could settle, Leonor made a stunning public appearance. She arrived in Seville unannounced. No media build-up, no grand announcement, just her, stepping out of the royal car, smiling at the crowd. The cameras scrambled to catch up. The crowd went silent, then erupted into cheers. Leonor greeted children first. She bent down, shook their hands, hugged a little girl holding a Spanish flag. It was pure, unscripted humanity. But then came the moment that sent Spain into a frenzy. Instead of heading straight into the cathedral as planned, Leonor walked into the plaza, where thousands of roses had been laid out by royal supporters. She stopped, picked one single rose, and held it to her heart. The gesture was simple, but powerful. Royal analysts say this was a message. A message of love, but also of independence. The rose has been a symbol of Spanish unity for centuries. By holding it up in front of the cameras, Leonor was reminding Spain that her marriage is not just personal, it is national. And yet, there was more. Leonor's eyes filled with tears as she placed the rose at the foot of a statue of Queen Isabella. This was history speaking. This was a princess claiming her destiny. The crowd gasped. Some were crying. Others shouted her name. The moment became instantly iconic, shared millions of times across social media. But why this surprise? Why this moment, just days before her wedding? Palace insiders say Leonor had been under enormous pressure. Every detail of the wedding had been debated by the press, from the guest list to the gown designer. This gesture was her way of taking back control. King Felipe and Queen Letizia were reportedly moved by their daughter's act. Felipe, ever the reserved monarch, was seen wiping his eye as he stood nearby. Letizia placed a hand on Leonor's shoulder. This was not just a royal duty. This was a family moment. And Spain felt it. Political commentators are calling it a unifying moment in a tense political climate. In a country often divided by regional differences, Leonor reminded everyone of a shared identity. But the surprise did not end there. After leaving the rose, Leonor turned to the crowd and spoke. Her words were brief but unforgettable. This is for Spain. This is for all of us. The plaza erupted in applause. What does this mean for the monarchy? Experts believe this act strengthened her position as future queen. She showed courage, empathy, and vision. She showed she understands her people. The press went wild. Headlines across Spain and Europe read, "Leonor's rose moment changes everything." Social media exploded with images of her holding the rose. Some compared her to Princess Diana. Others said she had outshined every royal bride before her. But there was still a question lingering. What will happen at the wedding itself? Will Leonor continue to surprise the nation? Will there be another powerful moment that redefines the monarchy? Royal insiders hint that the wedding ceremony will include tributes to Spain's history. Leonor reportedly insisted on including a reading about Queen Isabella's legacy. She wants her wedding not just to celebrate love, but to inspire a nation. And what about the groom? He was seen watching Leonor during the rose moment, visibly emotional. Reports say he supported her decision completely. He understands that marrying the future queen means embracing the weight of Spanish tradition. This is not just a royal wedding. This is a turning point. For Leonor. For Spain. For the monarchy. As we wait for the big day, the curiosity grows. What will Leonor wear? Who will be invited? Will foreign royals from Denmark, Britain, and beyond attend? Every answer only creates more questions. But one thing is clear, Leonor has captured Spain's heart. Not just as a princess. Not just as a bride. But as a leader. Her gesture with the rose was not about glamour. It was about connection. It was about reminding Spain that the monarchy is not just a relic. It is alive, evolving, and ready for the future. In a world where royal families often seem distant, Leonor has brought hers closer to the people. She is redefining what it means to be royal. And as the wedding approaches, the world will be watching. Every step, every glance, every word will matter. Spain is ready. The monarchy is ready. Leonor is ready. This is more than a royal wedding. This is the rise of a future queen. And when the bells ring on that day, Spain will not just celebrate love. It will celebrate hope, unity, and a new era. Because of one simple, stunning, unforgettable surprise.